I love baseball cards. Got 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em.
Welcome to another episode of Remember the Great Sports. This is another Flea Market Antique Mall pickup. These items are some nice baseball cards from the 90s. These aren't, by any stretch of the imagination, very valuable. But because I collect autographs through the mail, as many as you know, I purchased some of these just for, cheap cards to mail out and get signed. The second thing I want to point out is I also collect, Will Clark and Deion Sanders items. I'm not so much crazy like I used to be with Deion Sanders. I know another YouTuber, JMVP, really collects his stuff, so I got an item that has both Will Clark and Deion Sanders on it, and I think he has it already. I think I saw it in one of his videos, but I'm not positive. But a shout out to him when I get to that. But the first couple things I want to share with you is, number one, and I think this is the complete set, is the 8 Men Out set. And it appears to be the entire set. Again, I don't know if I'm going to open that or not, because I bought a second case of them that said 2 to 60, which tells me that that's obviously not the set, but I decided to open that one up and kind of take a gander at these to see what I had. And if none of you have ever seen the movie 8 Men Out, or if you have, just a quick recap. It's about the 1919 World Series Chicago White Sox and how they threw the World Series. Also infamously known as the Black Sox scandal. And there's a team photo with all of them. And it has all the actors: Eddie Seacott, Buck Weaver, John Cusack, Eddie Collins. I'm not sure the name of that actor. But there's a Chick Gandil, and that was Michael Rooker. I guess it might say, no, it just says Eddie Collins. But Michael Rooker from Walking Dead fame, and among other things. Charlie Sheen is Happy Felsh. Many of you know Charlie Sheen as Rick Vaughn, but he also portrayed Happy Felsh in this film. Lefty Williams, I don't know James Reed. There's John Cusack again. D.B. Sweeney, who's a pretty big actor from the 80s and 90s. He was Shoeless Joe. I don't know Fred McMullen, or I'm sorry, Perry Lang as Fred McMullen. I don't know him. I don't know Don Harvey either. Then Christopher Lloyd as Burns. Can't remember Burns' first name. Oh, there he is, Sleepy Bill Burns, who was one of the gamblers that helped throw the series. There's Seacott again. Kid Gleason. I just saw that he passed away, the actor that portrayed him. Let's see if it says. John Mahoney. Yeah, I'm pretty sure John Mahoney just passed away. So very happy to have those in the collection, and we'll move on to the next thing. Let's put those up there. Sorry about that break there. There was a little bit of a phone call. My phone went off. So moving on to the next thing, I found these for 75 cents, and these are a stack of Magnum PI cards. And there's various cards here with Tom Selleck on there. I have seen that Mr. Selleck signs through the mail. That's not Tom Selleck on that card. Yeah, there's the, I can't even remember his name, but that's the partner or whatever. Let's see if it says on the back there. Higgins, that was it, Higgins. I knew it was something common. But got a few of these, and I saw Mr. Selleck signs through the mail. Again, with celebrities, don't know if they're authentic or not, but we'll give it a shot, I figured. Not much to lose for what I paid for them. And the next thing, I'm not going to open this one only because it appears to be factory sealed, but I only paid like $1.50 for this. And this is a Crisco Racing set from '89, and there's 25 cards in the set. I'm thinking, it only says 24, but I'm thinking the top card counts as the 25th. But I might do a little research on this before I open it. I have written a few NASCAR people in the past and gotten autographs from them. So if there's somebody in there that I think I can get through the mail, I might open that up and get it signed. You just never know with that. This other set I actually owned, and I took the foam out. There's a big piece of foam that was sticking in there. So, but this is the '92 Baseball Rising Star set, or rookies, however you want to call it. And I'm actually somewhat trying to get a little bit of this signed, this set, but it's going to be almost impossible because there's a few people that have passed away that are in this set. So I don't foresee that happening, but I got this for like $2 or $3, and you know, there's not a bunch of huge names in here, but there's a few. I'm not going to pull them all out, but I have multiples of these cards laying around. You know, it's a nice cheap rookie set from '92. Doesn't have anything special in there by any means. There's an eye rod. So Von Rodriguez. You know, again, nothing really sticking out. That, yeah, Frank Castillo, I believe, has passed away, so that would be one that I'm almost impossible to get. I'm sure there might be one or two of them out there, but being this is such a specialized set, Tino Martinez. I actually got that card signed. I got Ray Langford to sign that in person in St. Louis, I remember. But this is a kind of a nice set. Oh, Bagwell, there you go. It's not a true rookie card, but you know, that's still a nice card. So I'd probably go out on a limb and say that's probably the best one in here is that Bagwell. Conine, he was pretty good. So definitely happy to add that. There's a Knobloch, that was the Rookie of the Year that year, technically. But also has some of these Magic Motion sticker cards in there. You know, the Q&A. Great for trivia if you guys ever want to, even has the answers on there. So definitely fun there. Now to wrap up the video, I'm not going to put the cards back in there until I'm done. We'll keep the box up there. Is this hit my criteria of being something that I didn't have for Will Clark? I have the card or Deion Sanders, and that is the 1990 version of the classic board game. With Deion Sanders and Will Clark. And if you look on the back, they have the game pieces and the dice, and there's the game board. And there's the checklist, everybody that's in the set. And this was still factory sealed from way back when. And they had a price of $9 on it, plus half off, so it was only $4.50 for this. And I am not going to open this because those are two of my favorite players ever. I have both those cards elsewhere, but I never had it in factory set form. And JMVP, I'm pretty sure I saw one of these on your channel, but maybe I'm wrong. If not, you can get these relatively cheap, you know, if that's something you're looking to add to your collection with Deion. But I'm sure you have that card because that was a very, very big card back in 1990. I remember that. So in closing, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it for you. This one's a little shorter. Didn't have a whole lot to talk to you about on this one. This is just some cheap 90s cards that I, you know, always wanted to have as a kid, and now that I'm an adult, I could afford to have them. You know, these classic board games are cool. I'm just throwing this out there, but if we ever have a meetup, you know, some of the YouTubers out there that do, you know, the Trading Card Family or whatever, if we ever get together, we should get together and play this. I mean, there's so many different versions of this out there. We could, you know, get together and, you know, figure out how to play this. I haven't played this in years. But roll the dice and, you know, ask the trivia questions on the back and see how everybody does. Maybe have like a tournament or something. That'd be pretty sweet if we could all get together and do that. So thanks for watching. If you have any comments, I look forward to reading them below. Let me know what you think, in particular the classic board game thing. That's a pretty cool, you know, addition. I have probably all of these if I searched hard enough in my room. Like I said, you know, I have a lot of stuff boxed up in totes and boxes and stuff, so I bet I probably have, you know, 5 to 10 of these still in the box like this. So, you know, let me know what you think, and I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I might do a video on all my classic board games someday if I ever get around to it. So, thanks.